Alright, this is a disaster. Oh, you know, I just, 1 second. So, I didn't want to come in on a black screen, but, Steam decided to launch big picture mode. We're just gonna have to, oh, this is, yeah, I gotta stop this. Big picture mode is a disaster. I mean, it looks good because it looks like now it's just the Steam Deck UI, but it can seriously mess with your desktop. So let me just try and install while the game launches. And the game is, of course, Stoneshard. Sorry I'm late, everyone. I overslept. But yeah, I decided I think I'm gonna start making videos covering some of the updates and the news because no one really does that. And for that reason, I wanted to solicit feedback because one thing I'm really not sure about are the backpack changes. Like, on the one hand, I like them, but on the other hand, I feel like they're going about it in a very weird way. I don't really know if my suggestions are much better. My main thing is that they're worried about exploits due to people putting bags inside of other bags, or multiple bags in your inventory. And my main concern is, like, what they're gonna actually change to facilitate that. So, like, one of the things is that you won't be able to interact with bags that are on the ground anymore, which would kind of troll me. So, if I drop my bag, I can't. I should record this. This is iconic. If I drop my bag, I wouldn't be able to inspect the contents anymore, or like mess around with it. I have to put it on first. And what's the other change? Oh, the other thing they talked about was making single slot loot items less valuable, which I find kind of concerning. But of course they didn't say by how much or, you know, specifics. I think that was just a Reddit comment. We've all made Reddit comments. 258 for smoked ham? Do they hate me? Eat like a king. No, I eat like a mercenary. Bretzel. And water skin. I really feel like another thing that it feels really petty to complain about, but I would like to see as a change in this game. Did I not? Wait, what? Did I not take the reward? I might have just saved, yeah. Okay. Selling. Bear trap. Both are fixed. I think I was ready for the next one. I saw a comment. Actually, no, I didn't see a comment. That was a lie, sorry. I saw a thread on the roguelike subreddit where people were talking about Stoneshard, and the way people talk about Stoneshard is like the most baffling thing to me. The only comparison I have that feels kind of like fair is it reminds me of when I played Battle Brothers, and I really didn't like that game. And you see all the people calling Battle Brothers like the greatest thing ever, and it's hard to not just be like, yeah, this game is just, you know, artificially difficult or bad or whatever reasoning you have. But when I saw how people talked about Stoneshard, I feel like I was like, oh, I get it. Like, they have to act that way because My theory is that it's like a defense mechanism, basically. So, like, they have to basically sing the game's praises because anyone that finds it slightly too hard will just be like, this game is worse than having a chronic illness. Because game hard. I might buy another little sponge. Did they change the price of everything? Or is this like a glitch? Wait. 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 Okay, that was weird. Why is everything like 40? Yeah, everything's a bit more expensive than I remember. Did they tweak? Was there a hotfix that did this? So yeah, my biggest concern when it comes to Stoneshard balance changes is I feel like it mirrors my real world economy in that the prices of goods goes up, but the payout is less. I feel like that could be a horrible ramification, if you will. Hello. I don't know why that comment didn't show up for me. Hello, Domin. Dominate? Oh, dominate. I just got it. Haha. You put actually live now. This is the stream title. There we go. Now people will know. Couple other things. I don't know. I always have like this thing where I'm like, oh, I have stuff going on in my personal life, and then don't want to say I realized it. It wasn't like some realization, but you know, everyone does. I'm sure every little YouTuber has stuff going on in their personal life, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I was thinking about starting a Patreon, OnlyFans, you know, maybe selling handmade crafts in the street, but kind of got shafted. So, I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I don't really care. I got kind of I got a bonus, which is cool. Not everyone has access to those kinds of opportunities, but they didn't pay me as much as they said they were gonna pay me prior. So, kind of messes with some of my plans. Gonna eat this salty little pretzel. Alright, there we go. Hello, kid. Potatoes. The daring tales you might hear under this roof are fine entertainment. Know this, half of them are made up, and the rest is hardly worth it to drop everything and become a sailor. Can you imagine watching it? Well, I don't know, I guess someone would talk like that. Can you imagine walking into like a... Because, I mean, they still exist. Like, there are still wharfs and sailors and stuff. Hold on. This just looks like, Varen, doesn't it? Do you have any rumors, Varen, too? Can you imagine going to like a bar by like a dockside and there's all these dock workers there and the bartender is just like, oh, you must have experience with the sea. And he's like, far from it. I never leave this tavern. I've never even seen water. Oh, okay. Here, know this, boy. The sailors here may tell you tall tales that may fill you with intrigue, but know this. Half of them are made up, and the rest are hardly worth dropping everything and becoming a sailor. Okay. Alright, bye now. Psychopath. It just feels weird to me. Why are you by the docks if you don't like boats? I mean, I guess it's his living. It's hard to make a good living in this day and age. But yeah, so in terms of like Stoneshard content, there's more stuff to be done. I think it's more so about actually getting... I know this is buzzwordy, but you know, like a workflow, like good process of actually accomplishing that. I don't know if I should eat now. Let's see. What do we have here? Spawn 3 days, spawn 4 days. Oh, and I don't need my purse. My purse. Dunwich horror exposition character. That's so true. I actually, when I lived in Rhode Island, I had a bunch of opportunities where I probably could have gone and seen the H.P. Lovecraft Manor, but I just always forgot. I will tell you that, my experience living in Rhode Island, it's a weird place. I have all these bandages. Why did I go out and buy stuff? Oh, this is so annoying to me. I swear they changed the prices of stuff. Have you ever been to his grave or museum? No. I've been to the, uh, wait. I thought it was the Norman Rockwell Museum. I've been to that. This is like local lore, and I'm gonna dox myself. Um, I mean, I don't know. I've said I'm from New England, but, if you're not aware, like, the New England area, United States of America, God bless. Hold on, let me stand up and kiss my flag, because I said that. Um, Wait, did you have more to add to that? Because I was just gonna start rambling, but I was gonna say, if you have more to add, just to message it. I'll cut myself off. But good thing this game's a walking sim. Um, the New England area of the United States is very small, and so every part of a state, I guess you could say, like, matters more, or it's more compact. And there's advantages and disadvantages to that. But yeah, for that reason, there's tons of like things here that are notable to us that really wouldn't be all that notable to, I think, other people. Keep rambling, schizo. No, so there's stuff like there's a Dr. Seuss museum, and I remember I used to get really triggered as a kid because they wouldn't acknowledge well, okay, I have mixed feelings about it because I think when people look at history, they shouldn't try and judge people from the past with the same standards as the present. And if you say that, obviously people will be like, well, what about Hitler? And it's like, that's not really my point. My point is when people are like, this person did something that was kind of bad, but it was acceptable at the time, but it's not acceptable now. It's like, I don't, it's really hard to look at history if you feel like that. Like, if you look at the Greeks, you could just be like, well, Sparta was really messed up and also slavery, so they must have just all been, like, evil. And it's like, yeah, but that's from the perspective of, like, a 21st century American. I got really off topic there, sorry. I'm like, messed up in my sleep and stuff. But, with Dr. Seuss, he drew all this, like, very racist stuff of, the Japanese, and he drew a comic that suggested that the Japanese were all going to like import bombs and commit domestic terrorism after Pearl Harbor. And some people point to it as like one of the things, a part of like the public opinion shift, that like average Japanese people are dangerous. But I will say, so I used to be really angry about that when I was younger. I was like, and no one acknowledges it. And I still think they should because it's like an important part of history. But obviously they can't have their like kid friendly museum piece be racist. Um, But I will say that I looked into it, and one thing that people this is what annoys me, right? I think to get a point across that's ultimately a good point, you should never have to lie, or maybe not lie, but like teach it in a misleading way. I think the way that they teach history, especially in the US, is extremely misleading because they're trying to get all these dumb kids to reach a conclusion which should be self-evident. So like the conclusion should be that like the South was wrong during the Civil War or something like that. Sorry, I'm just bringing up, I'm a Yankee, you know, but I'm just bringing up an example, right? Like that's a pretty self-evident thing, but they need to go through it in like a specific way and kind of like railroad them. And like with World War II, I didn't know this, but there was actually an incident after Pearl Harbor where a Japanese pilot crashed, and I'm gonna summarize it quickly, but basically he landed on this island where it was a bunch of like native Hawaiians who, I think they either had one radio set or they didn't have any, so like there was no communication with the mainland. And the Japanese pilot landed, and there were a couple of Nisei there, like Japanese Americans. It's like a husband and wife, and the Hawaiians took him prisoner, and I think the husband and wife were like part of that group, and they were like watching over him, and the Japanese pilot convinced them to like take up arms and like try and help him repair his plane and like basically commit treason. And it's this really complicated story, but they ended up actually kidnapping like some of their neighbors and shit. And I don't think the Japanese people did anything like awful in particular. Sorry, the Nisei, but There was a fight, and you know, the husband died. I think the wife spent a lot of time in prison, and she was kind of like, yeah, I just kind of, I don't know, she felt bad or whatever. But it's a very sad story, but no one ever tells you that there actually was an incident where a single Japanese pilot like landed and was able to convince two American citizens to commit treason. I'm not saying that justifies anything. That would be a very, very spicy take. I'm just saying that it's weird that no one ever brings that up as context, because people, like, after hearing that story were like, there's gonna be a mass insurrection and they're gonna kill us all. Um, and it also demonstrates how, like, crazy it is to think that people took it that far, too, where they were like, alright, we're gonna hurt them. But it's a very complicated subject, because I feel like another thing too is that a lot of people don't talk about the what was it, like the 42nd or the, I don't know. There was an infantry regiment that was composed of Japanese Americans, and people don't really talk about it. So they just go like, they just gloss over it, I feel. Like, you know, those people loved our country, and what did we do to them? And it's like, yeah, it was pretty messed up, but they also contributed greatly to the war effort, and it was very cool. I think that's why history is something I deeply love, but I'm very sensitive about, because I feel like people have a habit of just taking it and trying to take these objective things that happened and make them read a certain way, I guess. Or like, no, I hate when people take history and they try and make it so that it wraps around a current issue. People probably be like, that's really stupid, like all historical stuff. I'm not saying like that, like obviously history influences our current day, but I'm saying like when people take things that are maybe tangentially related or not super related and then try and tie them into a current issue. And I feel like if I try and think of one, I'll just fail, so I'm gonna stop talking about this. So I'm big dumb. I can't believe they added barbarians to Stoneshard. This is epic. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just missed Shadincore. Oh, that's not good. How's that guy not dead yet? Hoping he gets stunned. He's at 20%. I could either switch weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna switch weapons. Dead! He is dead! I don't know why I talk about... Well, actually, I streamed to just talk about what I want to talk about. I don't know. I guess I'll go into it, because I've been on a big World War II kick lately, but another thing I've been looking into, my family situation's very, very complicated. Like, I think I've mentioned a few things before. Like, I have a step grandmother who's Greek. Like, it's a mix of nationalities and crazy stuff, but part of my family's Puerto Rican, and there's a Puerto Rican regiment that served in World War II in Korea. They're called the Brynn, but they're a segregated regiment, and no one really talks about them. April 13th is their national day, which I think got established a couple years ago, so I've been doing like a bit of research, but it's very confusing because some of it is just purely in Spanish. Some of it isn't really specified. Like, one thing they accomplished that people might know them for, they performed the last mass bayonet charge. Sorry, they performed the last battalion-sized bayonet charge in U.S. history, but the last mass bayonet charge was another infantry regiment, but it was in Korea, and it wasn't a specific battle, it was just the Battle of Seoul, and they were recapturing a hill. So if I want to find out what happened, I have to go, like, try and translate the Spanish, and although I can speak a little bit of Spanish, I cannot speak that much, so it doesn't really work for me. But anyways, I was gonna say that's why I know about the Nisai. It's not like I have some sort of weird thing, I don't know. But I just think it's interesting how, like, I feel like, well, I don't know. Just because I have ties to one of the regiments, I guess doesn't mean I could speak for all of them. But when people talk about, like, the Buffalo Soldiers and stuff, well, I think people are really positive of, like, the Buffalo Soldiers, though. Because, like, I feel like when it comes to, like, the Nisai, or or some of the other things, it's like we were segregated, and it's like that's what makes it such an impactful story. Like, despite all the prejudice, they basically outperformed what the army thought they were capable of. And what really sucks is that the Brinconeers, the Puerto Rican regiment, most of their accomplishments were during the Korean War, which is a war that basically isn't taught in the U.S. for all intents and purposes. They mention it happens, but here's a little bit of trivia for you if you're an American, or maybe even not. We fought the Chinese during the Korean War. I didn't know that. I didn't know the Americans ever engaged with the Chinese. I thought the most we did was, fight with them during World War II. And there's a lot of stuff like that in history that's just so nuanced. Let's talk about World War II. Another thing I hate about World War II, wearaboos. Because I like German stuff, but god damn, I do not like it that much. You ever seen the Sam Hyde sketch where he's like, I'll go to bat for you, Hitler? That's what I hear every time I talk to a wearaboo. They're just like, the technology, though. The technology. It's like, bro. Here's a little World War II trivia for you. The Germans were using Czech Panzer 38Ts, the captured Czech tanks, because the Czechs had their own tank model. They were using the chassis for those up until, like, I think 1945. 1940, I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. I think until 1944, because they used them for their martyrs and a couple other things. So they were using captured Czech technology, like 8 years after the occupation. But, German engineering, I guess. I mean, I know it's, I was trying to figure out what I was doing. I'm trying to heal. I know it's kind of self-evident if you, like, know anything about history. But, what always kills me is when they talk about how the Germans were, like, potentially making stealth bombers, and they made rockets. In the Pacific Campaign, the US developed remote-controlled drones. So, like, they had these planes that they had fitted with radios, and they could control them through a television and use them as drones during World War II. But they're a very unpopular idea with the army, so it never really took off, if you will. But I just think it's funny when people are like, yeah, man, they might have made a stealth bomber if their cities weren't being bombed. And like I said, I like German tanks. That's what makes it weird for me. I like German stuff, but it's like, dude, I could take a step back. The hardest part is just not going like, who won the war? You know what I mean? When you're talking to a wearaboo? It's like, who won? Apparently those tigers weren't good enough, eh? I've also seen it from like really strange communities too, or maybe this is just me coping, but I've been playing War Thunder lately. Are you kidding me? I'm about to bust this guy's ass. I don't know where the other one went though. I don't like that. Yeah. Rest in PP. Alright. I like how I killed my chat completely. I would price it up too. Ooh, free healing salve. Didn't want to do that. But, another thing I don't like about World War II is... Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, I was watching a War Thunder video and they're talking about how a bazooka can kill a tiger, and it's like, I think a bazooka could pen like 75 millimeters of armor at 30 degrees and like 100 and something if it was flat. And the video was it hitting the back of a tiger. And tigers generally don't have a lot of sloped armor, so yeah, it probably could knock out a tiger. But I hate this idea that, like, I don't know, like, people think about World War II armor in the same way they think about, like, I'm trying not to be mean, because I feel like anything I say is going to be really mean and condescending. People think of tanks in World War II, like, what's even a good way to put this? I'm not even gonna go down that road, but, no, the thing about bazookas is that their heat, like, charges. They're not, like, AP rounds or something, or HE rounds. Like, they have more impact on a tank than you'd think. It's a shape charge. I'm not, like, a professor of World War II. I just think it's, like, so self-evident. They weren't employed because they couldn't destroy tanks. But it's also the fact that, like, when people go into these arguments, they talk about stuff like, I don't know if it was like laser pig or something, but they were talking about how, like, a bunch of 75mm Shermans hit a tiger and they knocked out the electronics and effectively killed the tank. And it's like, yeah, because tanks are like vehicles. They're not like they're not like pieces on a chessboard. Like there's more to them than just can they run their engine and can they shoot their gun? Like you know what I mean? There's more in a tank than an engine, a gun, and a crew, if you will. Like there's tons of electronics, there's tons of pieces that could be broken. So the idea that tanks exist where their armor is so thick they can't be destroyed, it kind of kills me. You get what I'm saying? Because like you could have the heaviest tank in the world, but if someone destroyed the optics, it really wouldn't be able to function, or it would severely disable it. Okay, that's my core point. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not to knock on the Tiger. I think Tigers are really cool too. I just think it's annoying when people go like, "Oh, it couldn't kill it." It's like it could render it useless. I'm just gonna do World War II rants. And yeah, I was gonna say the other thing that annoys me, and I think I'm gonna die on this hill, but a lot of people will talk about Italy as like the comedy faction of World War II, but I think that raises a bunch of questions that people are uncomfortable with, and for that reason I like talking about it. But very early upon, not very early, but I think during Operation Barbarossa, Italy invaded the Soviet Union along with Germany, and they actually won a few battles against the Soviet Union. And I feel like people would just argue like, well, the Soviet Union, you know, they weren't prepared. They were like a huge mess. But like, I think there's lots of examples like that where you have to ask the hard question of like, why do people have this idea in their head that some people or groups during World War II were much better at fighting than other groups? Especially when there are instances that prove it wrong. Man, the pain changes. I'm already feeling them. That's how cool they are. You gotta close the door like this. Everyone's enjoying. They're like, hey, can I watch someone fail it? Can I watch someone fail at Stoneshard and ramble about World War II? No, so I like bringing this one up because it's evil. I think it's a point that most people hate you for, but I should have brought alcohol, I guess. They're like, how can we get people to use painkillers? We gotta boost all the pain intake by 70%. I think someone left off that. They were like, stop. Just drink some water. Like, if you're ever in pain, just drink some water. It's usually how people fix it. There's the Battle of Crete, which is basically when Germany did this massive like paratrooper invasion of Crete, which is a Greek island. I don't know why I said that. Did I just paint? I think I just got pain from just kill me. Make it end. Yeah, there we go. When Italy attacked France, it literally advanced a couple hundred feet. They were least effective. Yeah. No. Okay. Let me clarify my point. My point is that Italy, as a faction, I agree with that. Like as like a country, they did very poorly, right? But as individual soldiers, I don't think they were actually as bad as people make it out to be. Just depending on the circumstance. I also think they were working with worse equipment, which like obviously isn't anyone else's fault. But this goes into like when people talk about like the like Romania or like Hungary, like I just feel like it's this weird thing where I don't know, it gives me a certain vibe when people are like, oh yeah, these lesser nations, they didn't have the Ubermensch of the Germans. But my point was going to be that during the Battle of Crete, a lot of Fallschirmjägers, which are like the German paratroopers, the elite units, if you will, they were being killed by like New Zealanders and like Greek defense forces. So does that mean the Greeks were just like super roided up and great, or does it just mean that there weren't super people in World War II? I don't know which is an easier logical conclusion to arrive at. But I think for a lot of people it's just that there were super soldiers during World War II and they were all on the German side. They were all conveniently on the side that lost the war. So people are gonna get mad at that. Badly led good fighters won't perform well no matter what. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the other thing with that too, like, this is another example. Like, when people talk about the Japanese doing bayonet charges, they were, like, basically, like, the bonsai charges were generally pretty suicidal and didn't work very well. There is a bolt action book, one of the Osprey ones, but they talk about how the Chinese had an instance very early on when Japan invaded them where they charged the Japanese with swords because they didn't have anything else, and it ended up actually working because it's just such a morale shock. And there's this huge irony that later on Japan would end up doing the very same thing to the Americans. But another group of people that did a lot of bayonet charges were the I can't even say it, the Maori, the New Zealand like indigenous people, and their bayonet charges against the Germans in Africa were actually super successful. A lot of the time, like, they took a lot of losses, but generally they would succeed. So there's this idea that it's like, oh, the brave imperial Japanese soldier. But these people from New Zealand, no, like, not even worth mentioning. I mean, it's like a footnote. But then, yeah, yet again, that's like more obscure information, right? So like, how many people would take the time to learn that? Also, I'm probably gonna play different, like, I'm probably gonna play a lot lamer for the rest of this, because, the pain changes are causing me mental pain. Also, he's not bouncing into anything, so I kinda got trolled there. Okay, let's regroup. I see most people using Electromancy in gameplay nowadays. I would say the Pyromancy's advantage over Electromancy, and keep in mind, I haven't played Pyromancy in a while. I would say the main advantage is that, hold on, sorry, I gotta check my pain. I'm like, they really want you to use booze, huh? Did it not lower my pain? Wojtek. Oh, sorry, I forgot you have to do this. Can you just do this? Okay. Oh, so, my thing with Electromancy is that Electromancy has great, crowd control, and it scales based off the number of enemies you're fighting. Oftentimes Electromancy will fail when you're fighting the one specific boss. So I would say that Pyromancy would probably be a better all-around skill tree because it can do the focus damage against like bosses, but it can also clear rooms. But that is like a guess. That's not me saying that for certain. I'm gonna let my leg heal, I guess. I gotta check how far his charge is. 3. I don't think it works like that, so I'm just gonna... 53% health. Get the frog out of here. Face when you have slug brain. Didn't mean to do that. Never gets old, I swear. I did the wrong one. Okay, good. I'm gonna try and just shove him out of line of sight. Yeah, you can run. You can't hide. Should I trap these? Hi, I love your vids. Just a question. Do you play permadeath mode? No, I don't. I might do a permadeath playthrough, but I'm worried about having a brain aneurysm and dying. It's a joke, by the way. Honestly, like, I've said this before, and this could just be cope, but one thing I like about video games in particular, I like being able to attack the same problem over and over again with different methods. And well, you can do that in permadeath mode. That's why it just really doesn't appeal to me a lot. But, I mean, I really should try it because I have viewers, like, I had a viewer comment who's like, yeah, I have 300 hours in my permadeath run. And it's just like, that made me feel guilty. Like, how am I going to tell that person about the game? Like, I have no right. You have no right. No, it's real. I don't know what that means. Are the village outskirts incorporated yet? Dan, I'm going to make a video about that, but no, that's for the next update. That's the next major update. Like, I'm gonna have to basically refresh the save. Unless I would keep playing on the old version. My main thing right now is I don't know how I feel about the backpack changes they're talking about. That archer should still be alive unless he actually just fell over and died. Yeah, he is. I don't know if he can hit me from there. No, he can't. Okay. Lucky. Kobe! Hit him with the whammy wham wham wazzle, as they say. I never actually dropped my bag. Sorry, I know you're dying over there, but let me sort my bag real quick. Smoke grenade, Stardust, I have some anti-venom. Yeah, it should be good. Let's drop it here, hopefully. Alright. Are you kidding me? Why? Why does this game have to be so torturous? Please, just let me pick up the... Alright. Gotta lose my mind. This game is gonna be the end of me. Where's my little chicken nugget? That's me when I eat, by the way. No, it's real. That's all you do. That's a cryptic message, my friend. Alright, onwards and upwards. If I was gonna play permadeath, I'd probably play something really cheap, like archery. I mean, archery's not that bad, but you know what I mean. It's a little easier than playing, like, I don't know, one-handed mace or something. That poor candelabra. I think he... Oh, yeah. So, like, Electromancy, like, right there, it's scaled super hard. So if I was fighting him one-on-one, I'd be at, like, a pretty decent disadvantage. But because it's a 2v1, I just do more damage and it becomes easier. Like, it's so bizarre. Did I actually empty that other guy's purse? They'll carry 50 gold and, like, it won't even be enough for a healing sponge anymore. Like, oh, man. Oh. Lag comes real. I think I have it set... Oh my... Okay. So I have this issue... Or not issue. Sometimes I reuse old stream settings just to save time. And I had it on ultra low latency, but I was playing Pizza Tower, so I used an old one, so it's on low latency instead. So that's why it's laggy. Normally it's not like this. I just... did that kill me? Like... Did that just kill me? This is gonna be rough. I didn't push him away, so I don't really know what to do here. Control resist, move resist, 35%. So if it's a 35%... I don't know how knockback chance works, dude. What? It's a 35%... Wait. 60... Okay, so it's a 30% chance to knock back. Yeah, I shouldn't have went for that. I think I'm just dead, honestly. Probably. When are they gonna add the surrender option? Yes, I'll take your heater shield too. That'll show you. It's another Viking. What you doing? What you doing down there, boy? Guys, need a hand. Already the news got us a witch. I think they did add more dialogue. Looks like the enemies are glitched and can't figure out how to path to me. We call that an easy dub. They're probably just, inebriated, that's all. Ooh! And then. It's not very nice. Okay, easy money. Dude, look at this. Like, what is this? Alright. Honestly, alright. This is like a nitpick, like, I'm not being super serious here, but a huge quality of life change for me, I think, would be like if the enemies could be like sitting or like doing something. Was this the Archer King? Okay, get some damage on him. Okay, I'm glad I backed off. It's just too stupid. What an idiot. I'm worried I'm gonna break line of sight if I go up here. Okay. Wait, he's still alive? Oh, I thought he just died. I might have to actually throw smoke. Take cover! I can't believe they added a cover shooter mode. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, sick. Oh no, I'm in pain. Oh, this is so immersive. I was wondering, what if my character wasn't in pain? They just like this. Can I, okay. I mean, that's the most I can do. I love the eagle sound. Don't do it. No, 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 don't do it. What? Is there a wall there? What's going on? Alright. You know what? It's hammer time. Ooh, okay, that's cool. So the boss dropped a ranged Triestis. That's actually really neat. Another bow quiver, bearded axe. You can usually sell quivers for a bit, but not really super interested. Gonna heal up. How can we get people to use the pain healing effects? Oh, just make it last 20 times longer, bro. Easy. Easy money. What if I just do this? Can I? Oh, no, I need to get my willpower up to 20. Glad I'm doing a willpower playthrough. Like, I was thinking about doing agility, but it's kind of like, what was your fumble chance, right? Yeah. What's my fumble chance now? Fumble chance. Now imagine, if you will. Welcome back to the Stoneshard complaint stream. Imagine, if you will, a search function. I'm in such like a weird state of mind today, sorry. Chance to deal half damage with checks, 13%. Okay. So minus 1.5% fumble chance. Just logged into PC. I never get that far. Gads, you're rich. I would say if you're trying to like make it decently far in Stoneshard, I would honestly say maybe start with like an archer build or a magic user build. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's mainly because the healing system, you'll generally have to heal less and do item management like that. If you do magic, it's going to take a lot of energy, so usually when you start, you're going to want to carry 2 water skins with you. But it depends on what you're using, and there's a lot more specifics than that. I think I'm just going to go to willpower. I'm sick of this pain stuff. And then... oh, wow. I hadn't gotten Tempest. I could have had like a super ability that whole time. Certified oopsie moment. What's up there, buddy? How's it hanging? Alright, I'm probably gonna go in here. I'm kind of curious what this does, because I've never used it before. I hope I don't just backfire and, like, die. My leg! Love that animation. Bandage. Bronze Eagle. I've been looking for the Bronze Eagle this whole time. Certified gamer moment. Eh. It's living. Sorry, I'll never do that again. Potato? Leek. I can kind of just take what I've gotten so far and bounce. Pretty decent. Entering the dream world. I only play Stoneshard. Oh wait, I only play permadeath. That's the reason. 300 hours of pain. Yeah, so you're the person who's trolling me. No, I mean, I respect that a lot. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be good for me, to be honest. Like, actually, I was thinking recently, if I was going to do a permadeath or an Iron Man, I'd like to do it in Total War Warhammer 3. But the last time I did a Total War Warhammer 3 stream, like, it wasn't like some sort of crazy unmitigated disaster, but didn't really do too much, so I felt kind of discouraged. Did you open behind me? Hold on. That sound sounded like it was behind me. I hope there's are there more down here? I don't know. Whatever. We'll find out. Okay, so Tempest. Summons a lightning to strike the target, then summons additional lightning. 57%. Later, Gator. She can't keep getting away with this. I like the way that, I like the effects. That's for sure. I like how we created a little loot room. That was a good team effort. I think, I don't know, man. So, okay, alright. So, you've got like 300 hours. Where do you tend to die before you get to Brynn, or like the first Brynn mission? So, like, why am I clearing these guys out? It's just a waste of time. They're not paying me for this. My magic will be the end of me. I actually can't take Highlanders, so I'm just gonna go up here. We still have a bear trap or no? It's broken. Skill energy cost 10%. Nice. I might as well like walk in here and have a drink of water because this game makes sense. I sound like I hate this game when I play it. I'm like a... That looked really weird. Because I don't think it... He lost 0 health to it? What? What? Wait, what? Did his armor soak the damage even though he has negative shock resistance? Oh my god, this game... Alright. Like, what? What did I do? The Highlander's more dangerous to me than this guy, because this guy's gonna, like, weirdly just not approach me. How much is he at? 69? Perfect. I might as well zap him now while I have the chance. He's gonna try and charge me. This is a self-defense. This is a self-defense situation. All right, Kobe, get him! Come on. Yeah, get your damage in. I don't like those characters. Also, herbal extract, sweet. Throw the easy clip. There is like a weight thing to it. There's like a certain item I think where it's not a combat item, but it does really well when thrown. I forgot what it was. Could be the eagle. I don't even remember. I think antlers do a lot if you hit, but like they have like a 1 square range, which is a really interesting mechanic to me. Or crossbow. My absolute biggest complaint about this entire game is like I thought Stalker Anomaly, like, how much it's worth? I thought Stalker Anomaly sales prices for items was bad, but this game is like, it's like an 1/8. I'm not talking the good. Sorry, it's not appropriate. Another bearded axe is always welcome though. Halberd, why do you not have any items for me? Looks heavy. Made out of solid bronze. I don't know where bronze is on the heaviness scale, but I think this room tends to spawn chests. They're working on making the dungeons more random. Yeah, this spawn always has a chest. It looks so weird though. I'm gonna try and... No, that's not gonna work. How will you charge me with a lightning bolt in front of you, you silly boy? Do you see? I love when they go up like that when they take damage. There's actually a thing in this game where the sprites, if you kill something, when you knock it back, the sprite will go back, like, as it dies. It's like a glitch, I think. I think I'm remembering that right. I noticed it in one of my videos I was editing. Short sword, kind of worthless. Ginger root. Makes you more sober. Huh. Okay, so if there's herbs that sober you, we can probably cook with that. So we could definitely check out some alcohol later. I wonder if the sobering will stop the pain-killing effect, though. I'm gonna have to actually leave the dungeon soon, because it's getting a little low in resources. Come on. Come on! Alright. Mother! Break this guy's spine so bad. How am I only doing 20 to him? He's not even like wearing armor in his sprite. Has he got plot armor? Oh, lad is down! I just heard the door opening sound again, and I can't tell if there's an enemy somewhere like opening and closing a door, or if it's just a weird glitch. Watch as he... 70%. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not today, sir. Alright, come to the death room. Come on. It's fun in here. Come on. It'll be a good time. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Are you kidding me? It only spawned one circle in the corner? Like, what? Why? How could have one video game be so evil? Alright, I mean, I guess I'll... I'm a... What? There's an enemy here? What is this game? No stomach for a fur fight? Yeah, screw you. How about this? How's that for a fur fight? Is that fair enough? I don't like that spiky thing. Hey, sleepy. Time for some coffee, you know, just a little coffee break. Glug glug glug. Alright, I'm losing my mind right now. Can I just get out of here, please? Alright, let's see if they have any loot. My luck, there's gonna be like another 2 guys in here. Does... It intoxicates you. There's more? What more could there be? Ooh, a carrot. Can I cook the carrot? Nope. Cooked carrots did not exist. It wasn't until the year 1774 that the first cooked carrot was discovered. Okay. Weird. I'm assuming there's not going to be any picks here either. Alright, well... Okay. Be nice if they could retreat down levels. Be cool if they added 3 level... Sobering is linked to intoxication, not pain. No. I'm saying if you sober, it would get rid of the pain healing from being drunk. That's what I mean. If it would get rid of the drunk status effect. I mean, I know that sounds kind of silly saying it out loud, but do you get what I'm saying? That's just potentially something I can imagine happening with the way this game sometimes is, which is very silly. This is a silly game. Weapons are worth nothing. They're worth nothing to me. I mean, I could just be wrong. I I don't know. I might use alcohol more, but I actually think I like the old system a little bit better, but then I haven't really been using it. Oop. If I was playing like an archer right now, I'd be like cooking. Like the military crossbow and stuff like that. Pink drinks and booze. So I say when I go out to a bar, I just go, hey, can I have some pink drinks? So yeah, they're changing it so you won't be able to access backpacks when they're on the ground. I'm really worried about that. Hold on, just one sec. I gotta drop my loot, put my bag on. Did you see the new backpacks at all or no? That spear looks really cool. Or the lance. I've always wanted to do a polearms playthrough, but I never end up doing it because I just think two-handed swords is two-handed swords. I think two-handed swords are really cool in this game. Reminds me of Berserk. I just want to be like Guts. When are they gonna add the Guts sword? Some delicious berries. Keep that. Just gotta keep the calories up, you know. Bear Grylls. I hope Shadincore didn't join at 1. I got trolled really hard. I need to make like a generic Stoneshard thumbnail. Because usually I try and make one before the stream or whatever, but I have one for like Star Sector. Like I have one for other games I don't even play as much. Poppies. Those could help me with my pain. Smile smugly. I like all variety. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about making like a Stoneshard news thing because no one else on YouTube's really doing that. And like my rant about the backpacks, I looked back at it and I'm like, for one, you never want to get like completely roasted for something. But two, it was like kind of incoherent. But my main thing is like, I always think of this game as being like Stalker, and it's like Stalker doesn't really have this problem. I feel like it'd be easier to just limit someone to one backpack, even if it's artificial and doesn't really make a lot of sense. The idea that backpacks have to be empty before you can put them anywhere, I mean, it's fair. I don't know. Like, that always goes back to the realism versus fun kind of debate, but I just don't really see it. There isn't a bedroll here, is there? No? Okay. I think this thing is always empty. Well, that's another thing too, where it's like with Stoneshard, like it just feels really mean to say, but it's like this isn't a multiplayer game. Like when a game like Tarkov has to make changes to backpacks because it's exploitable, that's because you're affecting other players. But this game is purely single player, so like, who's being affected by the exploits? The AI, like. I did see a really funny review where someone was talking about their #1 problem with the game right now is that the guards have wall hacks, and it's like, dude, if you're fighting the guards, like, you've run out of content in this game, pretty much. It's like mean to say, but you've basically done it. Congrats, you won Stoneshard. Yeah. I thought when I got this I would just be like gassed up. I think I need one more level and then I could probably fight the Manticore. Probably being like very like not high chance. I want to keep this eagle. It's so cool. Hello, Stoneshard. What will you pay me? 160. He doesn't even pay me a bad price. Wait, did I read it? There we go. Do I have... Are all my wallets full? It's not a bad problem to have, but... Let's see. We hit Amity here, yeah. The new agent type thing is really interesting as well. Like, the idea that other characters are going to give you contracts, and a complaint I wanted to talk about, but I'm not really sure. I don't think I have enough knowledge to make the complaint, but like, I'm wondering if they're going to change how many days you have in a contract or something so you can juggle them more efficiently. Because another thing too, and sorry, I'm making the Stalker comparison again, but in Stalker you'll have like 8, you know, contracts, missions, or whatever going around the zone. And in this game they're usually very short term. Like, you have like a couple days to do it. If you could travel more freely, then I would like understand it. Like, if you could like fast travel to the quest location, but you can't. So, I mean, sometimes you can lose half of the time just you know, going in, clearing out the first floor, and then coming back. I checked my viewer stats the other day. Not the other day. I checked my viewer stats recently. I think it's 0% female. A lot of Brazilians. A lot of Brazilians, a lot of Russian hackers. It's great. It's the exact kind of community I want to foster. The Russian hacker thing was just me being kind of racist. It's not hackers. Sorry. Alright, my thing's full. My inventory's full. Sorry. Let's see here. I didn't actually use any of my bandages, which is weird. Get that. Okay. My number one wish for this game is not a walk button. I really think, like, I don't think the devs would like this, but I really think if they had a Fallout 1 system where you could just travel and then random encounters would happen, I think a lot of players would, like, prefer that. I'm torn. It's like when I was playing Stalker Anomaly again, and it's like, I wanted to stream it, and then I realized that I play with fast travel now, and the reason I play Stalker Anomaly with fast travel is because I probably have, like, I don't know, a few hundred. I play a lot of games, right? So for me, getting a few hundred hours is like kind of an accomplishment. I know a lot of people have like 1,000 hours, but I probably have a couple hundred hours in Stalker Anomaly, and I was like, I just don't want to walk through the zone anymore. Like, you can turn it on so it's paid fast travel, and you know, it costs money when you go everywhere, but you just get tired of it eventually. Like, you know what I mean? And when people talk about Morrowind, the thing with Morrowind is that you start the game without fast travel and then you gain it, which is okay. It's a completely different thing to just not have fast travel or to always have it. Morrowind's idea is that it's part of the world. It's not something you immediately... It's like a car. Like, well, depends what country you live in. But regardless, you know, when you're growing up, you usually don't start off with like a mode of transportation, you know, until you're a teenager or whatever. Unless you're really rich, I guess. I don't know. You need to like ask people for rides and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of why it's like a good feeling to have that kind of an arc. And this game tries to do that, but like you fast travel to all the major cities and stuff. And then kind of the brewery. Like, I don't know, it's so random. And the tavern, yeah, so it's a lot of, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. What about a potion that makes you a walking zombie until you encounter a situation? I think they should add that immediately. They did have an alchemist bag, so if they add, like, crafting to this game, I think that'd be really cool. I'd love to see it. Not feeling well? Since I've seen your face. Oh! Got him! Yeah! Getting owned! Sorry. Sorry, sometimes I just start screaming, you know, just like... What is this? I like this ring a lot, but I don't need that. Skill, energy, cost, magic, power plus 3. That's a pretty good ring. 2 grand though? Ooh, you're bleeding me dry. You're bleeding me dry. To be honest, it would be pretty good to replace this. Energy, magic, power plus 3. It seems like the aquamarine ring is weirdly better. think I should just buy it. You can scroll to the edge of the map and click on the shadow and auto walk to that point if you haven't clicked on an unseen bush or whatever. I mean, I think ideally in Stoneshard, I'd like it to be like a full mercenary sim where you can have your own mercenary band and like NPCs that you can bring with you to fights, stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. But I also understand that's very pie in the sky and unrealistic. I think at the very least, if there was like a management screen and it kind of felt like you had one, that would be very cool for me. You know, I'm gonna buy this like a boss. That's so cringe. I'm sorry. That was meant to be sarcastic. Let me out. Just let me leave. Nobody clip that. Nobody let anybody know that I said like a boss like that, please. Can't believe Stoneshard doesn't have a bounty system for bandits you hunt. Kind of weird. What do you mean? Yeah, it doesn't need to be full RimWorld. I just mean if you could hire like one or two other characters to go with you, like just I don't know. Like this game is kind of based on Elder Scrolls, so I use that as a point of reference. But like how you can have companions in like Oblivion or Skyrim or something. I don't know. That's more what I meant. But obviously it's like turn-based, so I don't know. If you could control two characters at once, though, I think it would be cool. Or even if they controlled themselves, I wouldn't really mind. Imagine I eat the leeches. Ew. Yucky. Yucky. Ew. Okay, we need to go visit the jeweler. I like video games where I don't know, like my favorite, well, not my favorite, but some of my favorite games are stuff like Mountain Blade, Pikmin, Battalion Wars, if you ever played that, like those kinds of games. I call them action strategies because there isn't really a proper name for them. Maybe like action tactics games. Ready or Not is kind of cool with that, but the NPCs sort of suck. But yeah, any game where you can do that I think is cool. And for that reason I kind of prefer that you don't control them because that's like an aspect of the game I like. But I also understand that a lot of times when you don't control NPCs, they do dumb stuff. So I don't know. I just think it's like there's more stuff too. Like with Stoneshard, it's like I've done like, let's see here. This is gonna sound crazy, but like think about it. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've almost done 10 quests in Osbrook, and I'm just at Benevolence. I'm not even like close to filling it up. Brynn, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've done 10, and I'm just at Amity. So it's like this game is unbelievably grindy for like not being finished. I don't mind it. I can see why it would turn people off though. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I guess that's more my issue, which is weird to say, but yeah. So he repairs jewelry. How much to fix my hammer, jewelry man? This guy is like the best. This guy is Latar is like probably one of my favorite NPCs in the game. He can't fix my belt though, I don't think. Okay. I wish I could do something with this emerald, but I mean, I can do something I can turn into cash. Alright, later we're gonna enchant this gold ruby ring. All two of you in chat, type out what you think we're gonna get. If you get it right, I don't know, I'll put your name on the thumbnail. I don't have good rewards, sorry. There used to be a glitch where you could come to him and he would sell you stuff even though it was the day. I wish they added it back in because that was more fun. No. I'm so bad, sorry. I'm so bad. Oh my god, I never saw how bad I was. I don't know who to actually sell that to. I don't know who to sell the quill to. Scum save it? Yeah, I always do. What you think this is? I can't wait to go inside the brothel. Oh boy, Stoneshard is adding a brothel. My favorite. That looks really cool. Like, at least give me like 200. Oh, this game drives me nuts. I bet if I took it to like Osbrick, I could get like 200 for it. But it's not even worth the fare. Whatever. Actually, I should. RNG STD. True. True! Wow. You won't find better goods anywhere like garlic. You drive a hard bargain, sir. This guy must be like a legend if you're using axes or something. Did I sleep? I don't think I did. I think I just drank coffee. I will say, one thing I eternally don't like is when video games kind of tell me how my character's feeling. Unless it's done very well, it's usually pretty annoying. I don't know where Stoneshard sits on that spectrum, though. Let's eat some garlic and think about it. Sir, it's almost your bedtime, sir. How fatigued am I? I'm 21% fatigued. Karamet. Are turns actually passing, or is this... This is... Just give me like a sun meter, please. I want to know what time it is. Are we close? Kermit. Oh. Of course, the hunger timer. Should have thought of it. Okay. What goods went missing today? That's really the best they have, isn't it? Ooh. Maybe we should use this. I really want this. It looks so stupid. Yeah, I think none of this is actually an upgrade for what I have currently. I think I should just put the coif on. Do the shadows tell what time of day? I don't believe so. Maybe they do. Duelist boots. I mean, I could buy these. I think the duelist boots. Oh, what is this? Velvet cloak. Fortitude plus 15%. I honestly think this is just better. I mean, it's they do different things, but wait, this does skills energy cost. This does spell energy cost, so they're both pretty good. I don't know. I think I might buy the duelist boots. Oh, this swaggy cape, if you will. I know it's velvet. Nature resistance, dodge chance, energy restoration skills. What is fortitude? Am I being crazy? What's fortitude? Reduces duration of negative effects.
Show me today's surplus gear.
Fortitude is yummy. Oh. I mean, I could still buy it. I'd just be very broke. I just the way this works is so annoying. Yeah, I guess I could try it out. Slight upgrades, yes. I think the only thing I have left to pawn off are these axes. My beloved axes, no. I mean, to be honest, this ring kind of wasn't that good. Goodbye, ring. Okay. 450 should be enough to get me through my next contract. But I just remembered I need to buy lockpicks. Still stocked off on elven coffee. Dun 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 dun. Oh, honestly, I think Vivifying Essence doesn't even sell for that much for some reason, even though it's like a super useful item in this game. Okay. If you're heading out, yeah, thank you for watching. Just to be clear, I think I think they already said everything they're adding in the next update, though. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. I'll look at the roadmap. I'm just... I don't want you to be disappointed, that's all. I need to get rid of this. This is just pointless to have. Excuse me, I need to stop doing that. Okay. Me. Stinky. Stinky Boy 5000 year. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Stoneshard. I forget that I always stash stuff in case I run out of money because it's such a, like, a possibility in this game. Such a distinct possibility. Alright. No more viewers. What have I done? No. Alright. I was thinking about going to sell beer. But if I do that, I need to... Just thinking. I'm not gonna go do a quest. I don't need all my quest crap with me. The quest can be redeeming some of the money I lost buying all this crap. Is there anything else? Why do I even have this? Glossbrook. What time is it? Ugh. Oh, it's already been a wonderful hour. Hour of fun. Yeah, I didn't take the other one. I'm ready. Depression. I'm ready. Abba Hamid, my guest. I am at your service. That crossbow looks so cool. That is... Those are what we like to call in the industry goals. Goals. So what do you do with silk? Do you sell it to other merchants or something? Maybe you sell it to tailors. That would be my guess. Doop a doop doop dee dee doop. Sir, can I interest you in some gold? Gives the most immunity. They all do. 7, 7. Eat some raw garlic in front of this dude. Can confirm, raw garlic, delicious. Ugh. Hello, Tot. Doop 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 doop. Don't tell me they're going to bed. Please, I just got here. Ah. So annoying. What? Where? What? What is that? Did I drop that? The cursed, balanced, relatable war club or whatever that said. All right, little goober. Oh, I can. Yeah, it's like half as expensive as Brynn. Tell me about your village. Bear territory. I can't skin pelts, so I need to find a bear pelt. Unless I take the skill. But I just don't care, so, you know. What did I have here? Bear trap, moose antlers, repair kit, surgery kit, dust, brandy. Brandy might be my friend. Oh, and another thing of iron. Don't I need 5 though? 5 iron ingots. For frog's sake. Huh. For heckin' frog's sake. Lol. Alright. Do I even have any money left? 75 gold. What are you selling? Pretzel. Pretzel. wondering if I should just do some seal clubbing for money. You have to see the elder. Okay. How much will you give me for this? 181. More than 0. It's more than nothing. Okay. Then sell this club. Ah, the mercenary. You're always welcome. I love you. Love you like my own daughter, I do. How much is a keg of beer? Isn't it 300? I can't remember. Rom, you owe me. Okay, I could have murdered you. I wonder if I can even get anything for that. Give me a ride. Open Barrel Brewery. Let me think. So I'm gonna need at least. Let's see how much it is for fare. Gonna need at least 48 crowns, but 136 would be preferable. I think this used to be one way. I think you couldn't go back to Osbrook from here originally, because you always had to pay the fare to get to Manshire. Well, whatever, Varen would take in Manshire. The ingrate he is. 250. Okay, so I undershot it. If only I could farm more. You're killing me, Karam. Shouldn't have brought the ham with me. I was just gonna buy more ham. More hammer. One barrel of beer in my back. One barrel of beer. Really well. I hope he pays me at least 400. Isn't it like supposed to be like 600 for this? 138. Epic. Alright. Isn't that as much money as I had when I started this, or am I going crazy? Yeah, I don't think the math in this is adding up. Give me a ride. 48. Puts me at 400. 250. Oh my god, am I gonna be like 20 short? I think I am. 250. 150. I think I should be fine. But I bought the ham already. Okay, so that's probably why. 250. Gives me 150 for my fare. Let's see. That should be enough. My whirlwind fundraising tour. Give me a ride to Manshire. think they nerfed how much it sells for. You've got to be frogging, hitting me. I hate this game. Alright. I can't do anything. I can't even stay. I don't think I have a tab here, so I can't sleep here. That's why it's annoying. Let me see. I might have left a purse. Sometimes I do that, but... Empty. There's not really much I can do. For some reason, the female bartender always has less than her father or whatever. Can I sell him stuff? That doesn't make sense, though. Why would I do that? I think I'm close enough to the morning where they might just switch over. Excuse me. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I got here like right in time. That could have been bad. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Sexism. Let's see. Horn, curse string. Deer antlers. Venom potion. What are these other potions? Potion of pain killing. Some of these don't seem half bad. Okay. Cheese seller. May I have your greatest cheese? Resistance. Some delicious goat cheese. Missing a milk. Need a couple splints. Good to see you again. You're my friend. Oh, Amity's higher. Okay. How do I get myself to walk there? Auto walk. Where's the auto walk feature? Okay. I might, like, genuinely pull out my phone and start texting people I'm walking. You guys, you're in charge of letting me know if we hit some enemies, okay? So, it's all you. I'll be over here. Texting my friends. All two of my friends. That wasn't a joke, by the way. Did someone just like it? If someone's watching, YouTube does not show that I have a viewer, so I'm not catering to you at all, sorry. It's awkward. It's an awkward moment. I mean, some people said they watch the VODs. I don't know how that works with YouTube. With YouTube, sometimes I think people just click in for like 5 seconds and they count it as a view, because I've definitely experienced that. Which I don't think is fair. I would prefer they just tell me who's actually watching so I have an idea of what's actually going on. I'd rather have accurate information than nice information. Let me just mumble, that'll probably make it, you know, better for everyone. Zap, I see you. Sorry, Mr. Goon. But you're gonna die soon. Ow. Initiative loss, okay. I shouldn't really let them hit me at all, because it's still gonna damage my armor. I forgot to buy picks. That is gonna be annoying. Disenchantments. Kind of not even worth taking, to be honest with you. Pour myself a glass of water while I wait. Can you imagine? I'd be pretty insulted. What the dog doing? Those are both awful. It's not really as expensive a spell as I thought it was, though. It's actually pretty... Okay. Wow, they're... This might be one of the biggest fights I've ever had. I'm not really prepped up for it, so... Maybe we'll just go over here. Can I get... It's gonna be like 12 turns till I can get that back. wonder if they lost sight of me or not. Just meditate on it for a minute there. That was a pretty cool fight. I kind of wish I had more gassed up spells prepared so I could just go crazy. Yeah, not bad. Sweet. Alright, no need to buy lockpicks anymore. Shields 3 because I don't know how dungeon spawns work, but clearly they do in my favor. Come out wherever you are, Mr. Boss. Identification. Didn't mean to do that. Stardust, always worth it. Best thing going into these drug dens is getting the drugs out. Successfully extracting with the illicit substances. Alright, I'm gonna put my robe on. Yeah, should be good. I don't need any of that, but bag is there. We've got our excellent looking robe. But that just like broke his hand. Sorry. No more hand privileges for you. There's actually a way to let them surrender and just run out the dungeon. I'd probably let a lot of enemies do it, because they don't really drop crap. It's diamond worth taking, really. This can be used to light people on fire. Unfortunately, I'm not pyromancy. Best drop I've ever seen.
I've had worse.
This is like a horror movie for them. How did you do that? How did you do that? How'd you open the door? Tell me! Not this again. Bandage. Enchantment. Plus 5 health. Not bad. Not bad at all, methinks. Drink some milk. Get the brandy. Now I'm feeling pretty dandy. Pain's good. Seems like pain is almost like exponential, like when you're fighting higher tier enemies. Just I guess it's based off the actual damage they're doing. because I don't seem to be having problems with pain based on miscasts in this dungeon as opposed to the other one. Problem still remains. Where is the boss? Where is your boss, man? Okay. This is like a speed run. Oh. Wah wah wee wah. Don't know how that worked, but sure. Is that really the boss? Oh, it's a henchman. There he is. I wanted a new purse too, so works out for me. It's worth a decent amount of money. More than zero. I'm getting really lucky with the random gold drops for this particular dungeon. Like, I've noticed that the smaller dungeons actually proportionately give you a decent amount of gold for the amount of effort you're putting in. Where? No. Okay. Where's the other one? I want this one. Okay. Is it cursed? Maybe we'll try that. Anyways, I need my backpack. Alright, let's skedaddle. It's probably like 1,000 gold for that. Why? I don't know. It'd be scary to have someone like this in real life. Like, show up and massacre everyone, leave. I don't know, it's kind of easy. Like 20 dudes. I imagine staff playthroughs of this game, it becomes a martial arts movie. It'd be cool if, I think staff still kill enemies, but it'd be cool if staff specifically, like, knock them out and stuff. I mean, if you're playing stuff that's close enough to a monk already. Deals 21 damage and removes resonance with 22% chance of stunning the target. Damage and stun chance increase by 5% for each remaining turn of the removed resonance. Okay. For each stun, instantly kills enemies at or below 20% max health if their current health is equal to or lower than 50. It's kind of a weird effect because the damage ends up being like 30 anyways. So specifying that it insta-kills them is kind of dumb at 50. If their current health is equal to or lower than 50. Yeah, so this would only work if, like... I don't know. I don't. I guess it could execute like a boss, but you don't know what their health is. So how'd they even help you? Like, that did 50, and that's not an execute. So that's my point, where it's like weird to even specify that. How close are we? Okay, let's just get a move on. I don't know, man. Something goofy going on here. Why not just... I'm sorry. I'm gonna harp on this. Why not just make it an insta-kill if their health is lower than 50? Sheep. 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 That's what it's all about, man. It's about the sheep, man. I might do one more Brynn quest, because my goal was to hopefully beat the mana core before the update comes out. And it would be kind of scummy to do that off stream, I feel. Yeah, what's up, dog? So I could go to the Rotten Willow and try and trade some cursed items. Maybe I should, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really, like, rich or anything, so it's not like I have much to do. That's all. It's 4 days. 2 days. That stuff I'm not gonna sell there. I think I dropped my bear trap somewhere. Oh. How much do I have? Cursed ring. Smoked hams. I might as well just go up and next sprint. I don't care that much. Potion, anti-venom, pain killing. Surgery. Is this a hammer? Kriegshammer. Don't, 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 don't. I think this is actually just fundamentally worse than what I have. It breaks one's jaw just by pronouncing its name. Herm. Isn't that funny? Isn't that odd? Do I have something else to sell this guy? No, not really. Let's enchant the ring. Dodge chance, +4. It's actually not bad. Okay, so what are we looking at with dodge chance? I think I'm at like 20% now, which is not bad for not really focusing on it, I don't think. If I hit to 15, then I'd probably hit like 25, which would be really weird and quirky. Yeah, 21%. Means I have like a 10% chance to just randomly dodge projectiles, which I think is funny. Let's just go to a Brynn quest. Like, oh, this is weird. Oh, I'll sell my cursed items. Like, I'm not even gonna make as much money as doing this. Probably gonna make more money off this book than I would selling that cursed ring. Hiya forces. Hiya forces. Is the cheese going bad? No, not my cheese. Please. I forgot to take the ham with me. Oh, that's so frustrating, but whatever. Oh dear me, that is so annoying. Okay, leeches, alcohol, water, bread. Ugh. I wonder if I can make a mod where every time there's an encounter, like the Final Fantasy battle music just starts randomly playing. Like that'd be the one thing that could make Stoneshard better for me. Kinda need bear traps and stuff. I mean, theoretically I should be able to just go in and brute force it with my sick magic skills, but never know. So be it. Stuff looks pretty dope. Too bad I can't use any of it. Smoke grenade. Or do I have one in my bag? I can't remember anymore. I don't. Okay. I think I have some money on me. Get out of here, Chris Farley. You big goofster. You big silly man. Da. Do I need that? Yeah, that. Might save that. And take this here. Okay. You big goofster. You big silly guy. For a second I thought I just poisoned myself. Alright, here's some rotten cheese for you. You're welcome. Everybody, can I have your attention? I'm dropping rotten cheese on the ground. No thanks necessary. Did they have pancakes in medieval times? Okay. Next we have to go to the church. I might go to the bathroom while that's happening. One sec. Oh. Sorry about that. I'd like to formally apologize to my viewers. I have the audacity to step away. This time I'm probably gonna just ditch the water skin. I haven't really needed it that much. Hierophant. That's right, okay. Hello. I don't know who's joining, but welcome to Stoneshard. This is a game about, I don't know, probably demons. No clue. Just started playing it an hour ago. uh, Also, the chat latency is higher than it should be, so writing a message is going to take a little bit for me. Or a little bit for you. I don't know. Wow, it's kind of bad luck. For you! He's got to be close, right? Get a little snack here. Fresh my memory. I don't have anything worth dropping. Honestly, knowing what I know about this game, okay. So, Stoneshard. Shard stone, if you will. Hello, Varenson. Oh, man. This is the most interesting part of the game. It's waiting to see if I get jumped on my way to the dungeon. Let me check the sound mix. Huh? I'm pretty sure you haven't been able to hear Stoneshard like this entire time, but to be honest, why would you want to hear that when you could hear my voice? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get into combat. this is more about grinding, so I don't really care about this. Let's change the stream name again. Stoneshard GRINDING sesh. Sorry, I had caps lock on. Okay. Alright. Now that we've got that established, back to the shard. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm just boring. I like human enemies in video games a lot. Depends on the game, but there's something about the Red Plague or the Crimson Court or whatever they're called where like I don't know, I feel like I'm like backwards. Like I think of like weird Cthulhu monsters and I'm like, oh, it's kind of been done before. Should be good. These look like they're a stronger enemy than I anticipated. That doesn't matter if you can't reach me though. I think this one's got less health. %. Let's see. 41% minus 15 is 25%, so it's 15% is 15. Like 150 health? I'm not really doing hard math here, but it's 100 and something. Maybe 200. Now it has no health. Can't believe they put a Warhammer reference in this game. That was so brave of them. What the absolute... Look at that skin. It looks huge. Oh, crap. Can I max range? Or can I get more range? I think it sees me. I'm just gonna try and... Let me see if I can... yeah. Okay. Testing spells. I don't think he actually has any. Yeah, I don't think he actually had any spearman abilities that allowed him to outrange me. This won't stop. Okay, I was wondering what that character just said. I expected as much. Um... Execute order. 66. Best thing about the Warhammer is just taking out stupid enemies like that, just smashing them to little bits. Don't have to worry. Oh no, they reached me. Oh no, I'm a mage.
If there's no place for the living.
Won't be an issue for you for long, homie.
Yow. Got him, yow.
Trail. Is that the boss? Like, I can't even tell anymore. Holy blessing. Okay. It is the boss. I thought that was just a generic. It looks exactly like the generic one. That's why I didn't react like crazily. Blinded by the light. Alright. Unidentified potions, always a must. Enchantment scrolls. Please just let me take my stupid bear trap, please. Please, make it stop. Sure, take that unidentified amulet too. Why not? Why not just randomly take a necromancer's amulet? It's like number one on my to-do list today. Heal up. Up. I'm surprised I didn't break any limbs. It's usually what ends up happening in a situation like that. Pain 0%. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's the type of spells they were using. I can pick up their feet. It's turning into a Dagomar crossover. Alright, Probably the best RNG I've ever gotten with those sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi. I might just leave, honestly. Leave on a W, as they say. I don't have to do anything else, right? Except to reflect on it. Potion of Deadliness makes you deadly? I'll have to look up what that does. How close do you think they are to adding urination to the game? Those are the real questions. Wait, don't run. These like undead rogues? This won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Just need to pick a fight with one more. See if I can. Unfortunate. Okay. Increase our range. You see, I mash the button and then they fall over. It's quite the gameplay. Oh crap. Why does this game have to be so... This game is just one big ongoing glitch. That was really bad. It didn't put the bear trap down, it like moved me for some reason. I don't know. I might have to see if there's a foolproof way to avoid that, because it's getting really annoying. Okay. Pain resistance, fortitude. Okay, let's see what we got here. Recharge. I like how there's a Half-Life reference in this game. That's so funny to me. I don't think he saw me. I saw him though. What? Did I just see a ghost? I really don't care. I'm just gonna leave. There's no more money to be had here. Okay. There's an enchantment scroll on the ground. Do I have food still? 4 days, 3 days. Sleep this. We can go there, and we can... How to make it back. But yeah, this resonance cascade thing should... Just gonna move over like 3 squares. I wonder if I should try the Manticore again now. I'm like 7 away from level cap. And when it comes to, I need 2 more here, and then my maces, of course. Stance skill. Okay. Just thinking, aside from some of that elven stuff, I think we've kind of got the best gear we can. Did I get 2,000 gold just from chests in there? Pretty sure it did, yeah. I feel like we should try the Manticore again. Deadliness. Oh wow. Gives you the battle rage. Let me think, what would we want? Probably want as many traps as possible. Some good potions, some meds. Usual stuff. Hold on to this for now. Lockpicks aren't as necessary. Need to get that identified. These are all sales goods, money. I think we can do it, honestly, because I think now that I have the lightning and resonance cascade, I might be able to just brute force it. Just think if there's any other like combat drugs I should consider buying, but when I go to the Rotten Willow, I can check that out. And then I don't know. Trips and net. I don't think the net's gonna work because it's a boss. I think smoke grenades would be the best thing to cheese it with. Do I even have any books this time? do. Carved gold ring. That looks sick, the gold sapphire ring. I'm at 4 grand. I don't think I can afford any of the elf stuff though still. And then I need to figure out what this... Need to figure out what this other ring actually is before you can even sell it. Getting really annoyed by that. Okay, there we go. Let me think. So, I could use the deadliness to give myself battle rage. I can use stardust. I could probably find other drugs. Japan serpent. Impenetrable. Not really useful. The elves. Hello, Mr. Elf. Yeah, they want 8 grand for these bracers. There's no more silk. Already have coffee. There are no drugs here. Should probably check out the weapons merchant, but he's probably gonna have crap as per usual. Do I have another one in my bag? Yeah, I do. I should probably go to Manshire first, pick up that one cursed ring, and then bring it back. Sell it, I guess. I haven't gotten cursed stuff in a while. And then we'll see what we can do, I guess. Ugh. Let me see. I'm curious about something. Silk. Is there a drug that temporarily raises your max health? No. That'd be something I'd like to look for. I'm selling anything. mean, if this doesn't work out, I can probably grind a few levels or try some of those top tier dungeons. What does this do? Spell energy cost. Yeah, it's not really worth it. It's worth a lot more than a gold medallion somehow, though. Healing efficiency, spells cost, bleed resistance. I guess it's a 12% bleed resistance, maybe? I don't know. Well, let's get this going. I think I'm just gonna go up there and lose, and it's gonna be frustrating because then I'll be like, alright, back to grinding. But I don't have much time until the new update comes out, so preferably we do this today. I think with all the crazy top level spells I have now, it would be like a little better. But like, apparently the Manticore is level 25. I'm just wondering, like, could I grind it out like a couple more quests? Reputation. Wait. What is... One second. Let's think this through. trying to figure out what I should and shouldn't bring. Don't really think I'll need lockpicks. Is there a sort button? Okay. Let's see here. It's highly unlikely I need 2 of those. Let's see. Let's just go for it. Um, I mean, I could probably beat the troll too, I guess, or try and do that. Alright. Fairly well. Vision, experience gain. Pretty sure I don't have a bed here, so I don't know what's going on. Where's the innkeeper? Am I just being trolled? Where's the bartender? Oh. Okay. I didn't even know there was a second floor in this place. Such a random item to have. Cool. Alright, he overcharges by quite a bit. Let's give it a go. Oh boy. Alright. Starting to wind down here, so I don't know. Let's see if I'm gonna need to make a clip of this or not. I'm trying to think in the back of my head if I still have pizza or not. In the freezer. I need pizza. I'm running low on strength. Oh. I hope that wasn't the bear hunting grounds, because I just saw a question mark. What is that? Hunting grounds, yeah. So far, so good. Let's see what we're dealing with. Let's see. Is this where I can see? Let's see if there's more bandits here. Hashtag just Stoneshard things. Alright, this is for the Brynn guide. Let's cross our hands and feet in prayer. Let me see, what else does Electromancy? Do I have all magic mastery? No, I forgot about this tree. Oh no. Shield of Shackles. How much does this cost? 32 energy? It's kind of a good skill. Can lower. Electromancers. What are we missing? I don't think we're missing too much on like damage or anything from Electromancy. I might go back to Magic Master just because some of those look really funny. Just being able to go, no, you can't cast spells. Haha. I am a better master of magic than you. Oh, there's a moose on the loose. Please do not go for the goose. My hunger is not even that bad. I'm probably gonna eat when I get there and then see what's up. Okay. Is there a bed here? I can't remember. Yeah, I think you can rest here. And to think, only 500 turns more. Okay. It's go time, baby. Let's die. Woohoo! So can I... Intoxication 10%. Alright, so I have to choose one or the other. Okay, let's do this. It's the golden bone. What? %. Jeez. Should have just reflected on myself. Oh. That's it. Right. Okay. Okay. Stand here. Take drugs. I wonder what would have happened if I used more like smoke grenades and stuff in there. I wish there was a way to skip these animations. I really just scout the area. A good first turn. What? What am I supposed to do here? It won't let me move down here. Ah, he checkmated me again, that rascal. Yeah, I really wasn't misplaying my part when he jumped behind me and I had no I have no avenue for escape. Goes again. unfortunate. Kinda quirky. I like that. Why do they vary so much in damage? Sometimes they don't counterattack and sometimes they do. I think that's like the weirdest thing to me. I don't know what's happening that caused that. Ah, yes, a classic misplay. Do you think I could? Got him down to 80%. What boss? Alright. You know what? This is, feeling like it might be just a waste of time, so... I don't know. Like... How many hours is this campaign? This is... They don't show you. It's probably intentional. It's just like... I think I just googled it. It's like 1,500 HP. And then I do like... 30... I don't know, 40 or 50 if I'm lucky. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know if I can bear much more of this. It's just like... I just wanted to do the venomous thing before the next update drops. How many hours? I bet I could look. I've been... Hold on, let me check. This one's going on for 3. That one's 3, but I definitely drew after 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 16, 18, 20, 23, 26, 29, 31, 34, 36. This is like a 36-hour playthrough. And then there's also stuff where I've grinded offline a couple of times, so it's probably a third of all my time playing Stoneshard is in this one playthrough. I just want to be able to beat this stupid boss, man. It's like, I don't know, should I switch trees? Should I like start doing pyromancy or something? I might look it up, but I just can't take it. Boss fights are too well designed. Alright, It's enough salt for one stream. I'll see you guys next week or something. I'm hoping to drop a Stoneshard news video today and see what the community thinks about that. So, have a good night. I updated my end card to have music now, which is a new thing. And, see ya. Yeah, thanks for watching post-production or something. Alright, bye.